Governor Rick Perry has only been in the race for the presidential nomination for less than 3 weeks, but more polls indicate he is now the candidate to beat. A new CNN poll shows Perry far ahead of the other candidates with 27% support. Former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney is second with 14% support. Former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin, who is not even running, came in third at 10%. The poll surveyed Republicans and independents who lean towards the GOP. When it comes to being in charge, learning when to say no can be a big part of the job as governor or as president. KXAN's political reporter Josh Hinkle looks in depth at Governor Rick Perry's veto record.
The pen is mightier than the sword, a cliche for some, a campaign point for Governor Rick Perry.
The President of the United States has a pen, and it's called a veto pen.
It's one of the most powerful things a president can do, veto a bill, say no to signing something into law. And this Republican presidential candidate has 6 state legislative sessions of experience under his belt.
17-year-old daughter Alex Brown rolled her truck because she was texting 4 friends on the way to school.
Perhaps his most prominent veto from the last session, a bill that would have banned texting while driving. Perry said it was too much government intrusion, a familiar theme during his tenure as Texas' top leader. And during that time, the state's longest-sitting governor racked up more vetoes than any of his predecessors, 259.
That's why I'm going to veto the bill.
With half as many state legislative sessions, George W. Bush, the man Perry succeeded, had only about a third of that number, with 91. And as president, Bush had only 12 vetoes, with bills like one to expand children's health insurance.
I'm sure this will set up the type of photo op that most people will in no way find. Oh, God. Yes, it's a midday march of the adorables descended upon the White House, highlighting the human face of the president's decision.
While a presidential veto is a little different than a Texas governor's, only 2 presidents have surpassed Perry's number. Grover Cleveland had 584, and Franklin Roosevelt had 635.
We can't let politics stand in the way of doing the right thing in Washington.
And if Perry wins the nomination, the man he'll go up against, President Barack Obama, has only vetoed 2 bills. But as shown with recent debt ceiling negotiations, the mere threat of a veto can be almost as powerful.
And I will use it until the ink runs out if that's what it takes to get the message we're not spending all the money.
Check out my blog at KXAN.com. I've detailed Perry's veto record as governor, which bills made it and which ones didn't, plus how likely he is to veto again. You can find that in this story in the section called Presidential Election 2012. In the studio, Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.